Hello my friends, and welcome back. It's your favorite car salesman, and this is Sales Tips, episode 2. So last time we talked about becoming friends with the customer as the way to improve your sales. But this time we're going to talk about the actual sales process. We're going to talk about 5 steps to the sale. And it doesn't matter what industry you work in. You could sell shoes, you could sell watches, you could sell ice cream, you could sell fucking puppies. I don't care what you sell, it's all the same thing. And again, there are a lot of ways, a lot of people have different ways to talk about it. Some people have 10 steps, some people have 20, but 5 applies in anything. The step number 1 is meet and greet. It's very simple, it's literally self-explanatory. You want to meet a customer and greet him. In that step, there's a couple things that are very crucial that I had to learn a hard way because I'm a hardhead. Number 1, you got to introduce yourself. Number 2, you got to ask for their name, and you better fucking remember that. And if you have a horrible memory just like me, then you better have a notepad and a pen to write it down or put it on your phone, or better just try to associate their name with something that you will remember, like a dog that beat you or the girl that broke your heart. I don't care what it is. Something that's gonna stick. Because trust me, you can only make first impression one time, and it better be a good one. And let me tell you one more thing. If the customer have kids, you better remember their name. Because if you don't remember their fucking name, you might as well say goodbye to that customer. Because if that was me, if I was the customer, and you don't remember my kid's name, fuck you, give me another salesman, because my kids might have a saying in this sale and you don't even know it, because how they feel is very important to me. So keep that in mind. That's number 1. Another thing you want to keep in mind, be yourself. You don't want to come off as somebody who you're not. For example, don't be trying to be too nice or too playful or too professional if that's not who you are. Be yourself, be authentic, be polite, and most importantly, be professional and courteous. If the first step goes well and people actually like you and you are who you are, whatever the fucking case is, that will move us to the step number 2, and that is qualifying the customer. During this stage, you better ask them good questions that are gonna allow you to help that customer. You better not ask questions like, hey, what do you think about that cloud? Because that doesn't fucking matter. I'm talking about questions about something that you're selling. At that stage, you want to find out what the customer's needs and what their wants. So we're going to talk about it in another episode, but keep that in mind. Needs always overweigh wants, even though wants sound like way bigger than needs, because needs actually going to sell whatever you're trying to sell. So in my case, we're selling cars. So we're going to talk about stuff like, are we looking for a safe vehicle? Do you look for certain features, looks of the car, how fast it drives, performance of the car? So during that stage, you want to find out what they like and what they don't like about the vehicle they have. Are they paying cash, financing, what kind of budget you're working with, who they financed the last car with, trying to find out what kind of credit they have. Anything that can help you to assist the customer and make the sale. Now, if that step goes well, you find out exactly what the hell they're looking for, that will move us to the step number 3, and that would be demo the product. It's like clothes. When you want to buy clothes, you want to try them on, so you go to fitting room. That's demoing the product. So in our case, you want to let them test drive the car, touch it, smell it, feel it. You want them to fall in love or completely hate the car. I don't know, whichever it is good. If they don't like it, then you need to do a little bit more work trying to find out what are they looking for. So if that stage go well and they demo the product, they like it, they touched it, they smelled it, and you start getting a little bit of a feeling that they might be interested in buying that product, then we move into step number 4, and that is trial close. During that stage, you want to throw your hook in and see if the fish is actually gonna bite the fucking whatever that's called. Yeah, and if it start biting, you might start trying to pull a little. So there's different ways to trial close the customer. My personal favorite one is to ask, how did you like the vehicle and what would you like to do? Because if they tell you they didn't like the vehicle, then obviously they don't want to buy it. But if they like it, they will tell you if they want to buy it, if they want to look at another one, well, whatever the case is. During that stage, you actually find out, are they interested to buy a car or not? We're not going to talk about what happens if they're not interested, because we're just talking about the sales process. But in case if they do like it, in case if you think they want to buy a car, you guessed it right. We move into the stage number 5. And during that stage, we're closing the fucking deal. We're going home, putting the tag on the back, and hopefully they send us more customers because you did good. I mean, it's that simple. Like I said, there's 5 steps to any sale. It doesn't matter what you sell. It doesn't matter how long you've been selling. Try it and it worked. I don't care if you're trying to get a girl, trying to get a guy, if you're trying to close the deal, get an investor. It's all the same thing. And that's about it, my friends. And as always, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and don't forget to like it. And if you stay here till the end, you the best. I love you. I appreciate you. This has been a crazy journey for me, and we're gonna get better. Thank you so much. See you later.